The central government has consistently guided the states for effective management and intense action plans. Central government has always urged the states to undertake immediate requisite public health interventions. Besides, a series of video conferences and interactions have taken place to review and highlight the steps implemented to contain the spread of infection. To assess the efforts in containing the ongoing COVID pandemic, central government has advised the states to undertake local containment for a period of 14 days. The measure has been recommended to break the chain of transmission. The central government has put forward two parameters based on which a state will be considered for taking intensive action and local containment measures. These two criteria are test positivity and bed occupancy. The states which have shown a test positivity of 10% or more in last 1 week or possess a bed occupancy of more than 60% on either oxygen supported or ICU beds are required to follow the local containment measures. Let's get to know more about what these local containment measures signify. Local containment focuses on restricting the intermingling of people for a period of 14 days. Identifying these containment areas is a dynamic exercise that aims to break and suppress the chain of transmission of SARS-CoV-2 and exhibit overstretched healthcare systems. The local containment measures entail three strategic areas of intervention, which include containment, clinical management, and community engagement. Now let us understand more about containment. Containment is seen as a major approach to tackle the pandemic crisis. It includes measures like night curfew, where the movement of individuals shall be strictly prohibited during night hours except for essential activities. It also limits the number of people attending marriages and funerals. Moreover, all shopping complexes, cinema halls, restaurants, sports complex, gyms, spas, swimming pool and religious places are expected to remain closed in local containment areas. Besides, public transport such as railways, metros, buses, cabs will be allowed to operate at a maximum capacity of 50%. There shall be no restriction on interstate and intrastate movement of transportation of essential goods. It is worth noting that before declaring a containment area, a public announcement has to be made outlining the rationale and the kind of restrictions that will be in place, and all these restrictions shall continue for a period of 14 days. The second intervention revolves around testing and surveillance, where districts will continue with the strategy of test, track, treat, vaccinate, and implement COVID-appropriate behavior as the ongoing strategy for active management of COVID-19. The third area of intervention is clinical management. It incorporates analysis of requirements regarding health infrastructure to manage the current situation and undertake necessary actions. These actions are initiated to ensure sufficient oxygen-supported beds, ICU beds, ventilators, ambulances and makeshift hospitals. Also, sufficient quarantine facilities will be reactivated. The last and the most important step is community engagement. It is being ensured that adequate advance information is provided to the community. The need for stringent containment actions is also highlighted to win the involvement and support of people. It is being made sure that before announcing a large-scale containment, enough time will be provided to people for movement. All the necessary actions are being taken to avoid misinformation and panic in the community. Apart from this, central government is ensuring 100% vaccination for all the eligible age groups. It is corroborating the duly creation of additional vaccination centers and optimal capacity utilization of existing centers. Government's stable approach in crisis management and timely assistance to the citizens have saved millions of lives from this unprecedented plight. We will be back with more information. Thanks for watching.